And welcome back, Deskpoppers. We're here with y'all with a special episode, a special month. It's Halloween. It's Halloween time, and we got a bunch of great movies this month. Yeah, October.
Spooky.
We have a bunch of spooky movies, and today we got a pretty, it's a very.
We're starting off with a banger.
We're starting off with something light, not too scary, not too, not like spooky, but we're starting off with Hocus Pocus 2. Hey guys, make sure you guys give us a like and subscribe to the channel because we're going to be coming out with a lot more movies this month for spooky season. And Black Adam 2 is coming out this month.
Yeah, apparently it's a spooky movie.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty spooky to me.
I was just thinking about that on the drive over here. I was like, why is Black Adam coming out in October?
Because it's dark.
Like,
Yeah, man.
is it dark? Like,
It is, though, a weird time for it to come out.
yeah.
But, I mean, it's because it has no competition.
There's going to be like one Halloween reference, kind of like meta reference in the background. It's going to be like, oh, it's a spooky movie.
You have a kid like in a Halloween costume.
Like it's funny how whenever the holidays come around, they always play Harry Potter movies.
Yeah,
Because like I don't consider the Harry Potter movies holiday movies though.
No, they're not. But like it happens throughout the year. So
it does happen throughout the year, but it's just so funny that they always play it.
It's just a very cozy movie.
It's the best movie series of all time.
Yeah.
Hey,
But we're not here to talk about Harry Potter.
We're not.
We're here to talk about Hocus Pocus 2.
We're here to talk about other witches.
It's a sequel to the much loved Hocus Pocus that came out in 1993.
3.
Before our time.
Yeah.
All before our time.
right after you were born.
Right before. What? I'm not that old. Look,
93?
I'm going to start off by saying that. Well, I don't think the movie was that great.
No, it was okay. It was okay.
No, it wasn't even like my problem. So like here, we'll talk about Hocus Pocus. Hocus Pocus, the whole premise, the whole first movie is them trying to kill children to stay young.
Yes.
Like they're badasses. They're evil. They don't apologize for it. And they want to kill this kid. Their whole life mission is to kill this kid. They want to kill a kid. Hocus Pocus 2 like tries to redeem them. We start off with very first like 20-minute scene is the girls like as children. Right?
Like their origin.
Yeah, their origin. But like we don't need to redeem. We don't need to see like that's pretty much giving them some redeeming qualities because they're kids.
They're trying to give us like a good side to them. Oh, they were human at one point.
Yeah, they were human. This is like what, like they started off like they were trying to get married off to like by the reverend. And the church is bad. Obviously, like we do know that.
Yeah, overall, do you think that also has to do with the fact that the first movie came out in 93?
Yeah.
This movie came out in 2022. Like the cultural significance that Disney has now is a lot different than what it was back then.
PC culture.
Yeah.
No, maybe, dude. The thing is that like the Sanderson sisters really took a backseat to like killing children because like they're trying to stay young. That was their motive.
That's what I'm saying. You really think Disney would allow that?
And they were not trying to kill children this time.
Well, I mean, they did talk about it for like 2 minutes, but
yeah, 2 minutes
they got
out of a 2-hour long movie.
And then they changed their like.
Well, it's because the girls convinced them like, oh, you don't need to kill children because we have other ways.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Do you think Disney changed the plot of this movie because it's Disney? Like you imagine a parent turning on this movie.
I do agree because I do think the OG Disney Channel movies have more darker tones.
Yeah, they're
I don't know, but like.
I mean, the further back you go, it gets darker and darker.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Obviously.
The 90s was a wild time.
Yeah, wild time.
Yeah, they definitely changed for the times we're living in.
Yeah, which sucks, man.
Yeah.
Like it should have just been a straight direct sequel. Keep the same tone. It started off with a musical.
They also do musicals in the first movie.
Like
that's keeping the theme. So I don't care about the musicals because that's keeping the theme from the first one. And like it's Disney Channel, and they gotta get their money with music. So like I understand that. I don't care about the music. I thought the music was great. The way they like introduced themselves to them with the musical. That was great. I thought that was great. That was so funny. I thought the flash mob scene was hilarious.
Maybe it's because I'm a little older now, but as a kid I probably was like, oh man, like.
Yeah. No, it is because we were older.
I don't really like the flash mob scene.
Yeah, I thought it was funny.
Yeah,
they took away his camera apple.
Yeah.
I mean, that was funny because he didn't get it the whole time. But I mean, just the flash mob was.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, this is a flash mob. I love these things."
Yeah.
Like that would be me. I'd be like, I've seen these on TV.
They were just hypnotized at that point.
No, wow.
But obviously, it's not a flash mob.
I know,
but like,
this guy is just—he's gonna think he's at the real flash mob.
I just thought that was funny, but
I
like,
didn't like
it did. Like, I think my problem was that it went from one point to another with no rhyme or reason.
No, it was just jumping around the whole place.
Yeah, so they go from their school, like having a fight with their friend, and then they go to the magic shop, and they just go to the forest. I feel like there's no rhyme or reason. It just felt like we were just going from one point to the other, and it was a long movie too. So like I don't understand that 20-minute like for introduction of the girls was not necessary.
Yeah. when we were watching it at my place too, I was like, this movie's like an hour and 50 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
what the heck? Like, we thought it was gonna be just over an hour.
Yeah, a little bit over an hour.
Little
Did
bit
not
over an
need
hour.
that 20. Yeah, I do not. That 20-minute introduction was really slow paced.
Yeah.
You did not need that. 100%. Yeah, I counted to how long it was. It was a long.
Yeah.
So the sisters didn't show up in the movie until the 30-minute mark. Was
Like
when they lit the
grown,
candle.
yeah.
Yeah. When they lit the candle was like the 30-minute mark.
Yeah.
Because that's how long it takes me to run on the
treadmill.
Hey, perro. Talk about some funny things that we were talking about is the virgin candle.
That was a nice little joke.
Yeah, the kid going like, what's a virgin? Like, just tell him. I knew what a virgin was.
I was talking about the other one when the older girl was like, when he's like, I tried to blow it out, but I couldn't. She's like, why? He's like,
It's like, I'm like, Gilbert, you have not sex. Don't lie.
nice.
Don't lie to us, Gilbert. I'm just saying, like, Gilbert the Great, right?
Gilbert the Great.
Is that his name?
No, it's just Gilbert.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, bro, I'm like, he's like, yeah, I was trying to resurrect the witches or whatever because I saw them.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you know their story.
He
He's
just
like,
has to flex on the little girls. Like,
Yeah, no, I was gonna say he's known about them since he was little. You think he like tried the candle before he like smashed?
Well, unless like a full moon on a Halloween night doesn't happen that often.
Does it have to be a full moon?
Yeah, it has to be a full moon. It has to be on Halloween night, and then
Does it have to be a girl?
No, I think
no, it doesn't say.
I think it's just a virgin.
That's why she asked him why didn't she?
Or is it a virgin girl? Oh yeah. Because he's not a virgin.
Yeah, he's not a virgin.
I guess apparently in this magical
Well, yeah, it's
world.
like you said. He.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's fiction.
Yeah, what are the odds of a full moon on a Halloween night?
Yeah, that's what we need to figure out. Well, okay, so first we have to find the stats for how many phases of the moon there is. So it's what, 2 weeks, 14 nights?
Yeah.
1 in 14.
A fortnight.
So yeah, it will happen every 14 years approximately, right?
Yeah.
For a full moon. Yeah, I guess that sounds right.
Oh, man, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 30 years because it's been 30 years since. So he missed his opportunity 14 years ago. So yeah, pretty much like that's how. Yeah,
So
Yeah,
he
that makes
fucked the
sense.
First time.
yeah, he fucked up the first. Whatever he was doing.
Like 15.
Yeah,
I know where that boy smashed at 15.
no, it wouldn't be. He would be because right now he'd be like
He'd be
40.
like 20,
so it'd be like
yeah.
20 something. Yeah, 20 something.
Yeah.
Our age.
Yeah, he's probably in college. Yeah.
20-something.
He probably didn't do anything because he was in college.
Him in
That
college?
guy did not go to college.
No.
Yeah, he's a magic shop owner. You're right.
Business management degree.
Reasoning is so dumb.
His?
Yeah, I don't understand I don't understand what the game plan is.
No.
Like obviously he knows about him, like knowing that. Well, I mean, maybe he didn't know about the curse about them needing to kill children to stay alive longer. But
No,
either way,
It seemed like he knew a pretty good amount.
You're a
so what?
kid.
Like you're gonna bring him back? What are you gonna do with him?
Yeah, exactly. He had some other motives. There's no way.
Nefarious.
Nefarious, my boy. Straight to jail.
Yeah,
Who was he
straight
trying to kill?
jail. World domination.
Yeah. Dude, well, here's the thing, right? So you're a kid, right? And you see this, you spend the next 30 years of your life. You're not going to give up once? Like
Not
my
once.
ass, I would be like, but like,
After the first
Year,
Halloween,
I'm
after
like,
that, I'm like, oh no, full moon, I'm done.
yeah, I'm done. Or like, I have other interests.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, like, why am I going to spend the rest of my life
Trying to get there.
Yeah, like, who cares?
He even made a backup candle, which we saw in the end credits.
Yeah,
scene,
yeah.
Which
Yeah.
apparently this movie had. The end credits. scene.
You know what's so funny is I told him, I was like, hey, go to the end credits because I bet you anything there's an end credit scene.
And
And
there
Disney's just, at
There
this
was.
point, they're just overusing
I
it.
told you there was gonna be a Hocus Pocus 3.
Yeah.
So there's the second black candle.
What's the cat's name? Felix? Oh, no, that's what we
No,
call
that's
it.
what we call him, Felix.
Felix, the cat. Well, I was
I don't
telling
think.
him.
Cobweb.
There's a that was an Easter egg to the first movie.
The cat?
Yeah, so
Because the first boy turns into a...
yeah, the
cat.
first boy in 1693, they kill they kill the sister, badass, and then they turn him into a cat. How more badass? They kill the sister and turn the brother into a cat. Forever immortal as a cat. Like, bro, that's badass.
That would suck.
Yeah, but like these witches
savages.
are like they're about it. They're savages,
They're
bro.
savages.
And like so it's not the same cat because at the end of the first movie he gets turned back into a boy and then he goes off with his sister
Yeah.
to like heaven or whatever this universe believes in.
Do you think these actors got paid a lot? Like Sarah
Sarah
Jessica
Jessica Parker had to get paid a bag.
to come back.
Yes, she's
Yeah.
the biggest one out of everybody. Out of this whole movie, I know everybody's unknown because they had to pay Sarah Jessica Parker
Yeah.
the bag.
The bag. 'Cause the
100%.
first movie came out in 93.
Was Sex in the City already pretty big? Or when did Sex in the City come
No,
out?
Sex in the City comes out like early 2000s.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Early 2000s.
Yeah, that sounds more right. What Sex in the City, 1998.
98.
I mean, she's a pretty big name.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah,
So
We know her.
29 years. So she was what? Late 30s?
Yeah, late 30s.
Late
She's
30s.
57 right now.
She's 57 right now.
So she was 27
She was
when,
27
when the movie came out.
When the movie came out.
And then everybody, like the other two girls, were probably like 30,
Oh, they were older.
40,
Well, I mean,
42.
The oldest is 76 right now.
Yeah. So she would have been 47. Oh my gosh, she was old.
Like they must have gotten paid a lot too for them to come back. Like, hey, we're kind of old. Do we really
I'm
wanna be
surprised they.
coming back? Yeah.
Dude, while we were talking about this, I feel like Hocus Pocus was the wrong movie to make the sequel.
Yes.
Wrong movie.
Yeah.
They should have done Halloween Town.
Halloween Town.
Halloween
for
Town
sure.
deserves the sequel with the original girl that they recasted for Halloween Town College or whatever the name was, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like that. She deserves her bag.
Which I thought was weird too. I was like, why Hocus Pocus?
Yeah,
Like I remember Halloween Town. Like I watched that one. I didn't watch Hocus Pocus. The first
well,
one.
also Halloween Town is like mid 2000s. Hocus Pocus is 93.
That's true.
Well, the only reason why I would watch is because it would come out on Halloween time like every year for Disney Channel. But
yeah, I remember Disney. I remember on Disney Channel like all these Halloween movies would come out, but I always watch Halloween Town.
yeah, dude, Halloween Town is so good, bro. And Hocus Pocus didn't deserve it, and they fumbled it too. Like
They fumbled it too with the tone, with
I don't think I
the
watched Halloween
direction.
Town.
You haven't watched Halloween Town? That's good.
I don't think so. We'll look it up.
You know, she married the villain from the second movie,
Who?
Halloween Town 2, Calabar's Revenge.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she married the son.
Like
the
they're
son.
married right now in real life?
Yeah, they're married in real life, or fiance at least.
Yeah, yeah.
Did you look it up?
I did. I don't
Do you-
think I've seen it.
Oh.
No, it's on Disney Plus.
Well, let's talk about the zombie. He comes back.
Yeah.
He comes back.
What's his name? God, I already.
Billy.
Billy like,
No.
Butcherson.
Billy Butcherson is a zombie.
Gilbert. Gilbert's
Yeah,
his name.
Gilbert. Yeah.
Yeah, what about him?
Well, I like how he goes to dig up the grave and then the dude just pops up.
Pops out and like he tricks him and is like, yeah, I'm trying to destroy them. And I thought he was. He tricked me because I was like, oh, okay.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like Gilbert's nefarious. Like he just already straight up lied to the zombie.
Well, because he's cursed.
He's cursed, but still, come on.
Come on, man.
My boy didn't want to die.
my boy was cursed.
He was literally on the clock.
Yeah.
Literally.
Now the zombie was cool, nice callback. He was like, I only kissed her once.
Yeah.
One time.
One time.
She's
very gorgeous to me.
Yeah, bro. And he was like, one time I kissed her.
Apparently, you kiss a girl one time and you're in a relationship.
And now you're in a relationship and
You
you're
love your
cursed,
life.
and you're a zombie for the rest of your
You're a
life.
zombie for the rest of your life.
You hate to see it, bro.
Damn.
It's worse than marriage. He's tied down for the rest he's tied down for the rest of his life.
Eternity.
Yeah, imagine like every couple like 30 years he like he
comes
could come
back.
back. Yeah, you're like fuck.
They said he was asleep, but he wasn't like really like sleeping.
No.
You think he was just like awake, just like.
No, he was dead.
He was dead.
I think he was just trying to explain how death works.
Maybe.
Which you're like sleeping, but not really. Another great character, Trask,
The Reverend.
the Reverend.
The Reverend's
Yeah.
great.
I think
great,
the only
great.
good thing about the flashback was the Reverend.
The Reverend. He was funny.
Funny. He was great. They do the circle around the witches. He comes in and like tries to talk to them. They're like, oh, great costume.
I like how he just doesn't give a fuck. You open your garage and you see 3 women in a little circle,
And he's
Yeah.
like, what are
Yeah,
you
like,
doing?
what?
and then he just walks into his house like, bruh.
Well, he tells the girls, he's like, get them out.
Get them out. now.
Why? Yeah, but like,
At that point, he's like, yeah, get them out.
Get them out. Yeah, I'm done playing around. I didn't get my caramel apple.
His villain origin story.
Dude,
man.
that caramel apple. He was like, I'm done.
I'm
and we
done.
didn't get a lot of him this movie.
No.
Like at the end,
Yeah.
like I felt like there should have been some closure with the Reverend.
That was a closure.
Yeah,
that was it. As soon as he walks in, that was it.
Yeah.
that was it. That was a closure for him.
Yeah.
He
Apparently.
closed the door. That was it.
All right.
Which is another like problem I had with this movie is like that. Like
Yeah.
make the Reverend out to be like, oh, we gotta get the enemy of the blood, and then they see the kid, they're like, oh, she'll she'll do.
Technicality. Let's get the
Technicality
kid.
loophole.
One of the funniest parts was the 2 little vacuums.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
What
yeah.
are those called? Roombas?
Roombas.
Yeah, and the way she was flying, dude. They got like one of the older ladies. I can just imagine like the CGI filming. Like
That took a lot of takes.
100%.
for sure.
100%. There's no way, right?
No.
I don't know. I mean, just because you think she's old, I mean, just because she's old doesn't mean she can't like handle her own.
Yeah,
Do the old people have?
Well, maybe because
their balances in a.
Maybe I'm not giving
Right.
old people a lot of credit, but like I'm not giving them a lot of credit.
No.
you are old. Your balance is off too.
It is. My knees are shot.
Dude, she's put. Well, imagine they're filming that. She falls over and shatters her hip. Movie over.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
production. Go wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
How do you feel about the girl getting powers?
I
Or, like,
thought everybody
she-
should have gotten powers.
Like the 3 of them.
Yeah. What's the point of just her?
She's the only one that turned 16.
Yeah, we did talk about that.
But we talked about how that's a patriarchal law.
No, Gilbert said he's like a witch's powers come on
Yeah.
her 16th birthday,
Mm-hmm.
She's a
Which-
patriarchy.
which indicates she's the oldest of the 3.
Yes, I do
Yeah.
believe she's the oldest of the three. Oh, especially because she turns in October, and that's pretty early in the school year for somebody to turn. Do you know who I thought was really dumb? The boy.
Oh, the jock.
That was so. He just the character's just written so bad.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if he was being serious or not. Like
I
either
couldn't either.
make him serious or make him like very sarcastic.
Yeah.
He's either a dumbass or he's being smart.
Yeah.
Ass.
Well, I think it's just that all jocks used to be like stupid and shit.
The stereotypical.
Yeah.
Stereotypical.
No, but it's like you said,
2022.
we couldn't tell if it was
If it
just
was like stupid or being serious.
yeah, if it was stupid or like acting
Well,
silly.
yeah,
or-
because at the bus he's saying like he didn't realize he was.
Oh, being mean. He was like, I was
Yeah.
bullying you guys.
yeah.
I'm like,
having a conversation.
yeah, I thought, yeah, me too. But whenever
Yeah.
I'm mean to somebody, I'm like, I thought we were just fucking around.
Like, oh, dude.
Well, it's different because we fuck around with each other.
No, but I'll do that with strangers. So like at work,
I
right?
try not to because sometimes I'll be like, I'll think about it. I'm like, I don't know if he'll take it the wrong way.
yeah, yeah. I don't know how I feel about a sequel to the
to the Hocus,
sequel.
yeah,
Sequel.
Hocus Pocus 3. Yeah. I don't know where you go from here, especially with the Sanderson sisters.
Yeah, like, what do you?
Unless you make these girls evil, but like somebody has to be evil, bro. You gotta have somebody who's bad. Don't redeem them, bro. Don't redeem them. You shouldn't
Well,
redeem
these,
those.
you don't
Sanderson
have to
sisters.
redeem.
They got
no,
redeemed.
the Sanderson sister. But I'm talking about the third movie. Like, yeah,
You think they're gonna bring in like another witch?
They
Or, like,
should.
if like they do like a third movie, like
Like the mother witch from the beginning.
oh yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't think this deserves a sequel. It doesn't
Well,
deserve
I mean,
a third
yeah,
one.
no, it doesn't. But even if they bring a third one, like it won't be as savage as the first one.
No, nothing's
No.
gonna be.
I think this is probably gonna be one of the last Halloween Disney movies we do on the channel.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Unless we do the old ones,
Mm-hmm.
which we have a couple planned out.
Yeah.
Well,
But they're old. They're old.
Yeah,
Disney-
Yeah. We'll see what
Disney
happens, bro.
movies. They're not all home runs.
No, they're not.
No.
And this week it was not.
No.
Guys, make sure to join us next week for Werewolf by Night MCU special. We're gonna be watching that. Comes out October 7th,
Yeah.
which is today when this gets released. So
Yeah, we're gonna be watching it later today.
yeah. Thank you very much for watching. Tell us what your thoughts were about Hocus Pocus 2. If you thought another movie deserved a sequel, give us your thoughts. Thank you very much for watching.
Yeah, and make sure you guys watch our future videos. We've got a jam-packed October. We're gonna be covering a lot of movies, a lot of Halloween content.
Spooky season.
Spooky season.
It's spoopy.